Right. So there's plenty of wood here, so I can just grab all of this deadfall, the twigs and stuff. Even though it sounds a bit damp, but not got a nice crisp snap to it, but we'll get it drying out. Stuff's a bit better, but it's still damp. We have had rain in the last few weeks on and off. But it's off the ground, which is the main thing. That's better, it's got a nicer, crisper snap to it. We'll go and find some drier stuff. Alright, hopefully this stuff's better. It's definitely a lot drier, so it's a bit damp, the ground, but this stuff ain't much better either, but it's a bit better than the ground. Give myself a good base, rip some of this off. And what we do, we'll scrape some of it. I should really have my glasses on. Can't see. What we do, we give that a go. Prep, prep, prep. Right, that didn't take too long at all. I just had to give it some oxygen because it's damp wood, it's not catching straight away, and just had to give it a bit of oxygen. And hopefully that would have done it. This stuff is slightly damp, so it's going to hopefully dry out as it starts heating up. And then we'll go off and get some decent stuff. So a little notch out of here. No, it's got quite a big handle on it. I'll have to take that out a bit more. That's better. That's quite secure now. Cool. Some milk. Struggling, I cannot do powdered milk in tea. I really can't. I try, but it just don't taste the same. And it's insulated cup time. I like a brew to be warm or hot, and in the single wall cups, they just they get cold too quick. Don't know what I'm after. Oh, I know what I'm doing. Got my brew kit here. See how sweating I am now. It was chilly here this morning, chilly-ish I should say. But doing that work and having a fire blaring. Warms you up. Sounds like kettle boiling. So what I like to do, as we've got a fire going, just keep the water going, even if it's just ticking over. don't actually like chopping on metal with the knife. It's going to blunt it. I'll do most things with a knife, but not that. So I'd never use me striker with the blade, obviously, it's a no, you don't do that, but I won't do it. So we've got some peppers, we're going to cook off. I've got some tomatoes, some bacon. So the greaseproof paper, obviously I try and bring out greaseproof paper just because you know, it's better than bringing plastics out. You know, I know you can't help it sometimes, but need a spatula really. It's my sort of healthy-ish bacon and eggs. We get the fire going for another brew. There's enough eating now, just getting it back going again. It's building up momentum, that's all. So this is, I call this a Swedish frying pan, but it's got another name which is a really long name. Stabilon, I don't know, I can't remember it. But yeah, it's Stabilon of something. And I've had this for, I don't know, 5-6 years, maybe more, I don't know actually. 6 years at least. And this is a MSR stainless steel just plate. And I like it because one thing, it fits in there perfectly inside out. And I've had it for years and I've showed it on other videos. So it fits perfect inside there. And then when you put the lid down, it don't make no difference at all. But as you see when I was cooking, which I think is quite an essential thing when you go, if you're cooking, is to be able to steam food. So if I was cooking sausages, you're not actually steaming, you're cooking it, frying it, but also it's retaining that heat inside there, which is then is cooking the outside as well. And you say I can put coals on that and whatnot. And I've used this combination for years. That's why I make the bag. So the bag, you see, is the Swedish frying pan bag, which I make for this. I make for the larger, like the GSI frying pans and Pathfinders. That's the larger version. And the big GSI one, bigger frying pan of these. And if you want to buy one of these now, Outaus sells them, so I'll put the link below. But Outaus, if they haven't got any in stock, they will have them in stock quite shortly next week. But Outaus sells these now. So, and that kettle is the same, is by the same manufacturer. These are made in Sweden though. I think they're made in China. But they're a nice lightweight. That's the 1 litre version kettle. As far as going, let's put some water on. Next time I come down the woods, we're gonna make a better one of them. It's a bit naff. As you see, it's all got worse. One of the reasons why we have bags and pouches is because obviously everything gets really sooted up, and you know, just chuck it in a bag or pouch saves your rucksack and just like saves your hands as well. And it's just a little kettle one that I've made for this kettle. I mostly make them for this if anyone's interested. Anything with a spout, because it's got a spout on it, it sticks out a bit further, not like the GSI ones. So you've got this spout section, but that works quite nice. So you can use this as a food bag as well. But they might be one of the new additions. The weather seems to be changing a bit, but it's a bit, looks like it's attempting to rain. But here we go. Yeah, been cool. It's been nice. Seems like it's ages since I've been out in the woods and done this sort of with the tarp. It's not, but because of summer, because of through the summertime, we do a lot of shows, a lot of big sort of meets, and I don't get into the woods as much, and so it's nice when autumn comes, it starts happening. You can have the fires and stuff like that on the ground safely. So yeah, anyway, let's pack up. So the beauty of having the canvas is that it does fold up quite nicely. Now, if he was going with the Ray Mears method, what Ray would do with this, he'd first undo the pressure knots, and then, so the beauty of it, because of the weight of it, and there's no fixed way I'm doing this really. So it rolls up into a nice pack quite easily. So we get the cordage. Right, one end is out. Okay. Get it right in a minute. Then we'll roll it round here. And then on this side we have a quick release. Quick release. and that's it. But I don't always do it that way. I just thought we'd do it this time. Sometimes I just do the ends up and fold it up. But the good reason for doing it. A good reason for doing it this way is that it keeps the tarp, because it's quite heavy, keeps it all quite, neat and tidy, and still quite easy to get out. You could put your tent pegs in there, but don't bother. But that's not bad at all for a 2.4 by 2.4 canvas tarp. That's cool. That's everything all laid out. And obviously that's the Friars pack. As you see, it's almost like a normal big rucksack. I've got a Fairhaven wool top in there and a poncho, and then I can chuck this in there. And they've got quite big chunky zips, so you can take it quite easily. So we've got the tarp, I can go in first. It's the little bug stove. If I'm not going to have a fire, I can use that. Food. This is a billy can and bowl. Snow Peak coffee press. Bit of a luxury, but as I say, we're here to enjoy ourselves for the day. And then we've got our water, which I'm going to douse out on the fire in a minute for that one. Hat, glove and scarf. Winter's coming. And then we've got what we've got now. I just want to put it in order. That's actually that was the oil and salt and pepper. Oh, kettle. That's about it. Everything else goes on the side. So I won't put any leaf matter or anything like that. I'll leave it as it is to know it's a spot. Oh, you know what? I did forget something. And in here, so I've got 1, 2, 3. Hang on, put this back. So we've got a couple of the small pouches, X small and a low small. Cup of water, pad, some cordage, should we do that, and a spoon. So that saves me carrying it in the rucksack. Try that in here. And the only other thing I haven't got any at the moment is a light. I've got my light indoors, but you know, a light's essential, head torch and whatnot. Then what I do, I put my gloves on there. And I have this bag which has got the Rob Evans knife, small silky, and a Ben Alford spoon knife, which, you know, it's always nice to do a bit of carving in the woods, and that fits just in the back there, and that goes in the front. Right, so that could be it for this video. Yeah, I don't think I'll do much else. Just going to walk out, and I just want to go to the other part of the woodlands. I might film or not, I don't know, but been cool. I'll see you in another video.